All right, so we're out here doing the Grandstaff Trail to the Morning Glory Bridge. I actually did this trail back in 2020, but did it one way from the bridge back to the trailhead. We canyoneered down, and at the time I didn't realize that this was in the top 100 Utah hikes book, but certainly makes sense because I recall when we did it, it was incredible, especially with the canyoneering coming down the bridge and hiking along the top of the bridge. But yeah, so we're out here today, me and the pup. I remember there's a couple river crossings for this creek here, so we'll see how that goes. First time was September, now it's November, so I'm curious if it's dried up a little bit, but we'll find out. Kind of as you get started, you can tell you're going to hike into a canyon, and you got these really awesome red rock walls on both sides of you. But kind of as you get going, you're sort of walking through some brush. The trail is very clear and easy to navigate. One of the great things about this trail, at least from what I can remember, we'll see when we reach the back, but from what I can remember, it was relatively flat the whole way through. This trail from the trailhead to the bridge, which is the turnaround point, is 2.25 miles. So, which is great for these Utah top 100 hikes, just because typically a lot of these are a little bit longer, whereas this one in and out round trip is only going to be about 4.5 miles. Hey, yep, so even though it is middle of fall, middle of November here, there is water crossings on this trail, so just something to keep in mind here. Well, as we keep on walking through, the ground is just still super sandy, but very hard packed. So traction is not an issue. Very easy to walk in this. Okay, about 1 mile in and some sunlight in front of us. This is cool. The Creek River just kind of comes right up next to the trail. Pretty neat. Here's another water crossing. Not crazy deep, a couple inches. Definitely still a little wet here, but yeah, so we'll have to cross here. Looks like you're able to do it without getting too wet. Okay, here we are coming up on another water crossing. This one's just a few minutes up the trail from the last one. There are some step stones here, so I might try that and not get pulled in by the dog. Boom, easy does it. All right, well, we're almost a mile and a half in, and that was about our 5th water crossing. So quite a bit of water to cross here on this trail. Down this little downhill. Oh my god, my lens is so dirty. And this is what you come out to. What I ended up doing was coming down off the top onto that ledge, onto here, onto here. Harley just jumped off of here to here. She's a psycho. Right, honey? Psycho? Yeah. Yep. Definitely more rocky over here and a little bit of scrambling. Looks like we might get wet again. Okay, so probably had about 2 more water crossings that weren't on camera. Trail goes up, so we gotta climb this here with this sick view behind us. It's cool. Once you start getting towards the back, you kind of get some castles and tower hoodoo structures. Okay, you can see the bridge in the distance, probably about 1/10 of a mile away. Just a little crack in the rock. Turn around and head right back out. Another 2¼ mile. Yeah, pretty great hike. Lots of water, lots of sand, cool rock structures, fun for the dog. Good times all around. There's a time warp for the trek back. takeaways from this one, doing it a second time. Definitely a little harder than what I remember the first time. Granted, we only did one way, but still. And a little bit of incline, not too much. A little bit of scrambling. A few trails crossing the water there a couple times, so don't be afraid to get wet. Otherwise, it's a fantastic trail, and I definitely recommend it.